invisible, worthless, lacking in value, homeless. These are all words that people believe about our neighbors in need, those who don't have homes, living on the streets. But the reality is, we're all one step away, one paycheck away from being in that same predicament. In 2017, Mecklenburg County reported that there were almost 2,000 homeless people in our county. Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools reported that there were over 4,000 homeless kids in our city. 4,000. And I'm just here to say that we can no longer turn a blind eye to this issue in our city. We've got to be aware, we've got to have compassion, and we've got to move to action to do what we can to be the change we want to see in our city. Last year, I was on Facebook and I came across this post that was showing a video of women who are homeless, and they were dealing with the challenges of being on their menstrual cycle. And as long as I've had a passion and a heart for the homeless, I never thought about that aspect of the challenge with just having to deal with being on your period as a woman and living on the streets and not having those basic hygiene necessities to be healthy, to be clean. And so as a result, I shared that video on my personal Facebook page, and my friends were just as shocked at that struggle as I was. And so together we decided to do something about it, and we started collecting personal hygiene items to help women in need. And we eventually also started collecting things for men and women. And from that, Hope Vibes began. It wasn't really planned, it just happened. People saw the need, the same need that I saw, and we rallied together to be the change that we want to see in our city.
Seja a mudança que você quer ver no mundo. Be the change that you want to see in the world. When I talk about change, it takes me back all the way to the beginning of everything. When God created everything, and then created mankind. He created Adam and Eve, and then they were responsible of taking care of everything else that God created. So when we talk about change today, you and I have the power to change things. You and I have creativity. So be the change in your neighborhood, be the change in your community, be the change in your school. So be the change.
Over the past year, we have been able to give out over 10,000 feminine hygiene products to women in need, and over 1,500 hygiene packs to men and women that are living on the streets. In those packs, we had things like deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, lotion, chapstick, just things that people would need on an everyday basis, things that we take for granted that help bring a sense of cleanliness and restore dignity. This was all because of collaboration. We could never do something like this on our own. So we've had churches, businesses, other nonprofits, and just everyday people who have come together to help give a sense of hope and dignity to those who are living on the streets.
One of the really cool aspects of what we do at the women's shelter on Spratt Street is just to be able to go out and serve those ladies. We have a lot of women that come together in our community. The volunteer base is just super amazing. The ladies that come out and they just want to love on the women at the shelter, and then the guys that come and we play with the kids, and we're able to bring a basketball goal out and play basketball and football with the kids and teach them to run routes and the fundamentals of catching and throwing and things like that. And then we're able to make these connections and see the hope and the joy in people's faces. And it's just really a joy and an honor. Another exciting aspect of what's been going on with Hope Vibes in the community of Charlotte is to see other churches and organizations and just individual community members come and be a part of the volunteer base. The strength in numbers come out, because there's the only way we can tackle this issue is for the community to rise up and come together.
So within the past year, we've been able to accomplish so much, and I'm a firm believer that you do what you can with what you have until you can do more. We are positioning ourselves to be able to do more in the future of Hope Vibes. So the next big thing we are really excited about working on to help the homeless community is the Hope Tank. And if you haven't heard about the Hope Tank yet, you are missing out. It is the mobile shower and laundry unit that we are going to be able to develop to help our neighbors in need. And so that's one of our biggest things that we're going to tell you more about in the future. So be on the lookout for that. We are also excited about adding more serve days. So every month, the second Saturday of the month, we've been out in the community serving people, and then we've also had different days throughout the week that we've called Hope Pop-Up Days, and we're going to add more days to give you an opportunity to reach more people. Because again, we can't do this just us. It's about us as a community coming together to serve people. So be on the lookout for more serve days. Another really big thing that we're super duper excited about that we haven't told anyone. You're the first to know. So we are looking forward to eventually being able to open up the Hope Hub. And the Hope Hub is going to be a collaborative space where people of like minds, people with burning hearts to help those in need can come together and plan and prepare and do. They can create things that are going to help the homeless population and other people that are in need in our city. So we're really looking forward to what all that entails and just being able to do more with what we have and what we've been given. And we invite you to partner with what we're doing. We believe there is major strength in partnerships. And so we invite you to partner with us in reaching out to the homeless community here in Charlotte. We cannot do it alone. We need you. So we invite you to get connected. First, you can volunteer your time. We are out in the streets every second Saturday of the month at 10 a.m. and we would love for you to come and serve with us. You can pass out personal hygiene products. You can have a conversation with people, just giving hope, just being present. There's so many different things that you can do to be a part of those serve days. We also have pop-up hope days, and we post information about when those are on our social media platforms, and we invite you to just come and be a part. See for yourself the power of hope. If you don't have a lot of time to give, we invite you to donate. Donate personal hygiene items, donate your finances, because it takes those products and those finances to really move the vision forward and be able to help people. So we encourage you to go to www.hopevibes.org for more information on how you can give financially and how you can drop off personal hygiene items. Also, we have these awesome Give Hope Daily shirts, and they are a walking billboard for what we stand for. You can also purchase those on the website, and each purchase goes towards helping the homeless in our city. Hope Vibes is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we invite you to help us get the word out. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Follow us, share our material, help us get the word out so that we can spread hope throughout our city and help more homeless people. So we encourage you, as you're going throughout your everyday life, don't forget to give hope daily. You have something that someone else needs.
1, 2, 3, Hope!